show in town in charge of all the sound and audio is Andrew. So let's applaud for Andrew as well. Fantastic. Also, come on over. This is Jerry. You'll have to applaud a lot for Jerry. It's Jerry's very first day with us today. I am also in charge of getting volunteers for the show. I need loud, boisterous, excited people to want to be a part of the show. Anybody out there with big hands up? That's what I'm looking for. All right, to start off, I need 2 guys over 18 that want to help me out. 2 guys over 18, some big, strong guys. When you raise your hand, flex it, so I know you're a big, strong guy. I want this guy. You go talk to Jerry. I need another big, strong guy. I don't know that you're over 18. Anybody else? Anybody else? Are you over 18? Okay, go talk to Jerry right over there. Finally, also, I'm looking for a family. I need a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids. Family of 4. Everybody in the family should be raising their hand. It shouldn't be one guy looking for a family. That's a little weird. It should be a whole family. I'm going to take this matching family right over here. You 4, go talk to Jerry right over there. And finally, I'm looking for a woman. I need a woman over 18. Hey, buddy, what's up? Why don't you go talk to Jerry over there? I'm sure he can tell you something. There you go, thanks. I'm looking for a woman over 18. Over 18, I'm looking for a woman. Raise your hand up in the air. This is not for the show. This is for me. Why'd the hands go down? For this, ladies, if you want to help me out, it's really simple. You just have to be able to scream really loud. On the count of 3, give me your loudest scream. 1, 2, 3! That's pretty strong. All right, I'm going to have to break you up into 2 groups. I'll tell you what, if you're on this side of the audience, ladies, if you want to help me out, raise your hand up into the air. Raise it up nice and high. And on the count of 3, I want you to give me your absolute loudest scream. Keep your hand up or else I won't know where to look when you scream. I've got 1, 2, 3. That's it. 3 over here. 3. Okay, we picked up a few more over there. On the count of 3, give me your absolute loudest scream. 1, 2, 3! That was pretty good. If you're on this side of the audience, ladies, if you want to help me out, if you're over 18, raise your hand up into the air, raise it up nice and high, and on the count of 3, give me your absolute loudest scream. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, count of 3, give me your absolute loudest scream. 1, 2, 3! I'm going to go with that young lady right over there with the sunglasses on her head. There you go. Come on down. Give all of our volunteers a round of applause, everybody. Come on down. Just push those people out of your way. You're never going to see them again. There you go. Come on over. Head over to the red seats. Now, I do need verbal confirmation from a crew member that we are all set. Jer, I got a family of 4. We have a young lady and a couple of muscle guys. We good?
Technically?
Nice.
But if you end up needing anyone else for the show, Justin, I would be happy to volunteer.
If I need anyone else for the show, I'm going to go to the other 600 people here, Jer.
But what if all of them say no?
Everyone. The entire audience.
Yeah.
If everyone says no, I suppose I'd put you in the show.
Really?
I'd have to have you in the show.
Okay.
Come on, blow it up, slow-mo. There you go. We'll start the show in just a minute, everybody.
Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm Chris, the other host of the show, along with the lovely Justin. More importantly, this is Irene. She and her boyfriend Mark are from Holland, is that right? Denmark, I'm so sorry. They're from Denmark, they're going to be helping us with the big finale to the show, but before the show begins, she agreed to help me demonstrate practical effects. Of course, I don't have my demonstration, I'm so sorry. Hang on one second. Jerry?
Yeah.
Jerry, buddy, can you help us out, please?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you need another volunteer? Okay.
Yes, Jerry, I need another volunteer. I need you to volunteer to go get that cart and set it up so we can do our demonstration. Did you volunteer to move a little faster, please?
Sorry.
A practical effect is any special effect we set up and shoot in front of a camera as opposed to something created by a computer. My favorite is movie blood. Does anyone know what Alfred Hitchcock used for movie blood in the original black and white Psycho? Yell it out if you know. Chocolate. Chocolate syrup is correct. Smart crowd. I like that. Right this way for me, Irene. Bring it right around here. There you go. Stand right there. Of course, these days, we can't use chocolate syrup anymore. We've got color film, we've got HD TVs in our living room. Movie blood has got to be a lot more realistic. To demonstrate, do me a favor, take your right arm, put it right there. Don't move, okay? To demonstrate, I am going to show you Irene's blood. Here we go. Alrighty.
Whoa. Seriously?
Should I?
Yeah.
Irene, welcome to LA. Man. Don't worry, dear. I'm not gonna slice your arm open with this crazy looking knife, okay? Shame on you guys. No. But I am gonna slice it open with this really, really sharp knife. Yay! All right. Here we go. You know what, kids? Please do not try this at home.
That's right. Try this at a friend's house.
Jerry, no. Sorry. Here we go. Ready? Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Irene, you're smiling. That is so weird. I'm about to slice your arm open. I need to hear a blood-curdling scream. Don't worry, it'll be a lot better when you're really losing your arm. Trust me. Won't be acting. Here we go. Ready, and...
Actually, Chris, if the audience is feeling a little squeamish, they should probably look away, right?
Good point, but if you're weird like me, you might want to check out the side screen so you can see everything up close. All right, here we go. Hold still. Are you ready to scream? And scream! Scream, go!
Chris! Is that supposed to happen?
Of course it is, because it's completely fake. Look, it's a Hollywood blood knife, everybody. That's not even real. It's a classic cinematic horror technique. It's a false blade. There's a notch cut out for arm. It's not even real blood. It's tiger's blood from Charlie Sheen. Of course, and in fact, is only as good as the actors who use it. I've got a great one today. And as I thank you for helping us out, look at this. We have upgraded your boyfriend. His name is Martin. We've upgraded him to astronaut, but her brother in real life is an astronaut. How cool is that? They're from Denmark. They're going to be helping us with a big finale to the show. Very excited to have them with us. And right over there, just so you guys see the send them off with a huge round of applause. Woo! Justin, we got a good crowd.
We have a great crowd. We have great volunteers.
Fantastic. You guys ready for a show? Yeah! All right, let's get this show on the road.
Nice. Sandra's ready.
Okay. Should I go on the other side? Here, I'll guide you in.
Hey guys, Ultraman is at 100%. We use live cameras, audio, projectors, all good. Looks like we are good to go.
Good to go.
And you guys are live.
All right, it's showtime. How you doing, everybody? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. Once again, my name is Chris.
And I'm Justin. That's my family. They're from China. We're going to be your hosts on a whirlwind tour with practical special effects and state-of-the-art visual effects.
Believe it or not, movies themselves are one giant special effect because moving pictures don't actually move. Please don't touch that.
All right.
Movies are comprised of a series of single frames, thousands of still images that run in a sequence. When you do that sequence in the right light, right order, right speed, you get moving pictures. Woo-hoo! Universal Studios has been making movies on this very location for over 100 years.
And during that time, the studio has turned out some of the most memorable movie moments in the history of Hollywood.
Hold on to your butts.
if everything they see is real?
Today's special effects have been revolutionized by the computer. It's helped spawn a whole new industry known as visual effects.
Look, Justin, everyone knows the best special effects are practical effects ones we set up and shoot in front of a camera. See, visual effects are added to a scene, practical effects are in the scene, like this model of the Sphinx. How cool is this? We actually used it in the opening to The Mummy. Artists spent tireless hours painting and sculpting every tiny detail, so it will look absolutely real on the big screen. Another great practical effect, this hand-painted glass mat. And we are going to demonstrate how it works with the help of our first volunteer.
Everybody say hi,
Hi,
Zara!
Zara! Hey,
Hey guys.
oh, you're nice, Zara. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Australia, wow, it's a very long drive. Thank you for making the trip. Must be sleepy. Zara, let me ask you a question. Do you ever daydream about what it would be like to be a Hollywood movie star?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, me too. Today, Zara, you are going to be our Hollywood movie star. How does that sound?
Amazing.
Great, wait right here. Your new intern, Jerry. Jerry, come here, buddy. This is Zara from Australia. Do me a favor, can you take her to that platform right over there?
Okay.
Jerry, it's not a date.
Sorry.
Thank you. For this scene, Zara's going to be climbing to the top of a towering skyscraper.
Chris, your towering skyscraper only has 3 steps.
Obviously, we can't build a real skyscraper, but we can use those 3 steps in this glass mat to create the same effect. Let's take a look at our side screens. We can see the shot we're going to start with. And okay, hang on. Jerry, you're in the shot.
Really? Thank you so much.
Okay, Jerry, you're not supposed to be in the shot.
Sorry.
Welcome to Hollywood. The camera only has one eye, which means it can't really tell the difference between near and far. We're going to use that to our advantage by sliding the glass mat into place. We have Gary activate our wind effect, and look at this, Zara. You have gone from Australia to the top of the New York City skyline. Ooh, check you out. You look like a shampoo commercial up there. I love it. You were just inside at a fancy party. Your day was a beast. You come onto the balcony to enjoy the breeze. Put your arms out to the side. Let the wind blow past you. Uh-oh. Something sneaks up behind you. It grabs you. Scream, scream at the top of your lungs. Keep screaming, Zara.
Harry, knock it off. Let her go.
Sorry.
Unbelievable. At least someone did your job well. Let's have a huge round of applause for our very great volunteer, Zara. You were great. You should definitely be a Hollywood movie star. I'm serious. I'll be your agent. Call me. We'll do lunch. It'll be good.
I'm totally impressed. When was the last time anybody used a glass mat?
Well, let's see. Spartacus, The Birds, Earthquake.
Old films.
No, Justin. We don't say old.
You want to say old?
No, we say classic.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. You see, movies are classic. Cars are classic.
Your jacket.
It's classic. It's corduroy. Another classic technique we use is rear screen projection. Check out the side screens, because believe it or not, these actors aren't going anywhere.
That's because they're all dead.
Jimi Hendrix isn't dead. The rest of them are. Martin Balsam, great actor, but he isn't falling down a staircase here. He's standing in front of a screen doing this.
We have a term for that. It's classic.
Oh, thanks. I got the moves like Jagger. All right, we're going to show you how we shoot a scene like this by combining a boat, a screen with rear projected images, and our very brave audience volunteers. Let's give them a nice big round of applause. They come on up. Give them a nice warm welcome, because they have no idea what they volunteered for. Good luck, everybody. We used rear screen projection to shoot the classic film Creature from the Black Lagoon, and that's what we're going to do. If you remember this boat, this is the Rita. It's from Creature from the Black Lagoon, at least it's a replica thereof. Justin, who's the crew of the Rita?
We have the Latham family.
All right.
That's the Latham family. At the helm, Captain Noah. Captain Noah on the boat.
First mate Murphy, Mom and Dad Latham.
All right, here we go. Let's cue our rear screen projection, if you would, Lee, because now we have the projected moving background from Black Lagoon behind our actors in the boat. Let's take a look at our side screens. Okay, Jerry, you're standing in the river. Here come the piranhas, buddy. There you go. All right, actors, look at me. I'll tell you what to do. Everyone else, check out the side screens. You guys are off on a fun-filled family adventure. Big smiles on your face. There you go. Everyone look lovingly into each other's eyes. Oh, it's the best vacation you've ever been on. You're having so much fun until, oh no, danger. You've sailed into a swarm of mosquitoes. They're everywhere. Swat them off yourself. Swat them off each other. Swat them off the child you love more. Okay, well, Looks like they're both being difficult. All right, we're through the mosquitoes. Nothing's gonna ruin this day. More big smiles. Now it's a dance party. Everyone get down, shaking booties, looking good, having fun until, oh no, more danger. This time you smell something terrible. Worse than Dad's feet. It's a monster river squid. It's attacking the ship. Quick, fight off the tentacles. Look out, scary that is.
And cut! Kill the music, give me some lights off and job. Let's hear it.
Good
Right.
job.
Everybody, that was something. Let's strike the clock. Let's get the labels off of Rita. We can lose the vote. Let's save the projectors, Lee. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute, what are you doing? I wasn't done.
These people came to see state-of-the-art visual effects. Do you want to see state-of-the-art visual effects?
Yeah!
Do we still have the Heroes clip? Can you roll that on the side screens? You, watch closely. I don't want you to miss this, Chris. It's going to blow your mind. Right here. Chris, watch. Right here. Chris, watch. Chris, right here. Chris, boom! That is what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, that was terrible. We didn't see any visual effects.
You didn't see any visual effects at all.
No, not.
Nice. Look again. The best visual effects are the ones you never see. On TV nowadays, there are more visual effects that you're not seeing than ever before. You watch the clip, the only thing real are the actors. Everything else, added in digitally. Buildings, cars on the street, people on the sidewalks. That's visual effects. Computer-generated enhancements to film scenes that have already been shot. I'll show you how we can do this with our volunteers and just a green screen.
You know this, green screens are not always green. Check this out. Okay, that one is green. So is that one. Hang on. Yep, that one's blue. Perfect. They can be any bright color as long as it stands out against the actor.
I am totally impressed you knew that. Inside of a computer, we can replace the color with anything we want. In this case, we'll replace the color green with a forest. Take a look at the side screens. Let's build a forest behind our actors, Lee. All right, this is going to add an extra level of difficulty for all of you, because now you have to respond to things that aren't really there. All right, you'll have to use your imagination. And hey, how about a round of applause for our muscle guys who get to be on screen this time? Fantastic! And I like how you're standing according to height. You look like the AT&T bars. That's awesome. All right, picture looks good. Let's make it sound good, Andrew. I need sound effects. Distant waterfall, birds, and insects of some kind. Am I missing anything?
I had a horrible monster.
Yes, I have a horrible monster right here for you. Jerry, come on up. You are going to be a monster in this scene. Take this. Oh. Filmmakers use prompts like this to let actors know where they should be looking when dealing with a green screen. If you look at the side screens, you'll see the bar is completely invisible. Chris, can you run?
Jerry, the bar is invisible, but you're not, so we're going to have to move
Oh,
right
sorry.
into the fight. That's okay.
Okay. Actors, back to me. You're all marching through the forest on safari. It's been a long, hard day. Woo! You're tired. When suddenly everything goes quiet. You listen for a distant roar. Listen. Large footsteps are coming toward you. Latham family, hold on to each other. Muscle guys, hold on to each other. Suddenly, here, look around. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Point at the stick. Point. It's a T-Rex. Point. Don't panic. I didn't see you. I saw you. Run! Go, save yourself. Come on.
Jerry, the camera's off.
How about a round of applause for Jerry, though? You did a great job. That was great. Thanks, Jerry.
Really, if you want me to do anything else, Justin, I would be happy to jump in.
Jerry, if you wanted to be a part of the show, all you had to do was ask.
Can I please be in the show?
No.
You want Jerry to be a part of the show? You can be a part of the show.
Okay.
Go backstage, tell the dresser you're going to do mocap.
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 Okay, mocap. Thank you! Except you. Thank you!
A visual effect shot like that actually takes months to create. Now, the footage that you just saw, that was test footage for King Kong 3D on our studio tour.
I love King Kong. Did you guys know the original King Kong was only about 18 inches tall? He's prototyped in 1933 using a practical effect called stop motion. Here's a shot of the original Kong and what's inside, a posable metal armature. It's one of the oldest practical effects we have, but it's still in use today. To show you how it works, this is Norman. Norman is a posable stop-motion puppet. He was also the star of an Oscar-nominated motion picture last summer. It's for Focus Features from Leica, the studio behind another Oscar-nominated film, Coraline. Of course, the movie I'm talking about is Paranorman. Norman here was the star, and this puppet was actually used used in the making of the movie, as were both of these set pieces and this puppet of the zombie judge. Lee, let's get a close-up on these guys because believe it or not, this is the size of Norman's world.
Now, is this Norman's armature right here?
That's right, just like the original Kong, both of these puppets have a posable metal skeleton inside them. It's how animators bring them to life. I'll show you how it works. First, they put Norman where they want him on set, and then they shoot a frame. They'll come back in, adjust them just a little bit, and shoot another frame, come back in, adjust them some more, maybe change the expression on his face, and then they shoot another frame. Now, animators will do this for quite a while, because once they've done this 24 times, they'll have 24 frames or 1 second of film. Think about this. Paranorman is a feature-length movie. That means it has over 120,000 individual frames. So that means every reaction, every movement, every facial expression has to be changed just a tiny bit for the next picture to be taken. You can't do stuff like this with a computer.
You sure can't, although they did use computers. In fact, they used a ton of them. The genius of Leica is that they seamlessly combined their new and classic technology in order to create their movies. Computers were used to visualize Norman's world and everything in it, from buildings to cars to the puppets themselves and all of their facial expressions. There were hundreds of these. They had to be produced as separate physical pieces using a special 3D printer. Camera movements also done with a computer. Zooming, panning, tracking of a single image at a time. And then, once the film was shot, visual effects artists came in and they used computers to add in the digital effects like creepy fog or floating spirits and other ghostly effects. So, if you were to take all of these things and put them together, you would get Paranorman.
You might want to give that a few minutes.
That is good stuff. I didn't realize they use computers so much, but when it comes to what computers can do, I'm still kind of in the dark.
I'll wait till you see what I got lined up next. Allow me to shed some light on state-of-the-art 3D computer-generated animation.
And by shed some light, he means give you illumination.
Illumination Entertainment and Chris Meledandri have given us Despicable Me, The Lorax, and the soon-to-be-released Despicable Me 2 in theaters July 3rd. And they are proving there are no limits when it comes to the creative possibilities of 3D animation.
Of course, there are some limits on what the minions should be allowed to drive.
This is true. Let me show you how the creative geniuses of Illumination bring these little guys to life. Look at all of these people. It takes a village.
Looks more like a city.
Well, a city full of producers, directors, writers, actors, artists, designers, and technicians just to handle the minions. First, they visualize the story. In the storyboard department, artists rough out the entire film in a series of sketches, much like a comic strip. Then, they create what's called an animatic, by editing those comic strips together like a flip book. Now, believe it or not, this is all just the bare bones.
Hey, minions, do you guys have bones?
They remind me of us. Next, the actors are brought in to record all of the characters' voices.
Yeah, baby! Kudos back in the game. I'm your new partner. Yay!
Well, the story department is busy creating animatics and recording voices. In the art department, characters, props, and sets are being designed. Major scenes from each sequence are painted to show direction, lighting, and mood.
And once the conceptualizing is done, then it's time to build it. Now, constructing all of these elements takes a lot of time and math. But once the minions are built, then they go to layout. Hey, minions, can you explain layout for us? Guess not. Okay, layout is where camera mechanics, shot lengths, and transitions are all determined. Then, it's time for animation, with particular attention being paid toward facial articulation, as well as lip sync. And believe it or not, these films have their own special effects department. Everything in the scene that moves, but is not a character, is classified as a special effect. Everything from fire and smoke, all the way down to wind and water.
Finally, it is off to lighting and composition, where virtual lights are added to the scenes and all of the elements are composited together to create the finished shot.
It's amazing how all the different parts of this process actually come together, from art and storyboards, through layout and animation, to final lighting and compositing. Pretty impressive, huh, minions?
I think they're mad that we showed his bottom.
I guess. Maybe this will impress. We've covered in a few minutes what takes illumination over 1 million man-hours, or 1 million minions, 1 hour.
Let's take a look at some clips from DM2. See if you can see any of the special effects we were talking about.
Cruise back to save the world! Yay!
Let's get this party started.
Come on!
Easy to see how the Triple V has become an international sensation.
Look at all those languages.
Yeah.
I don't recognize any of them.
I think I speak them all.
Thank you, minions!
I like you guys.
Adorable. I think he likes you. Speaking of adorable minions, here to help us demonstrate mocap or motion capture, you all wanted him to be a part of the show. Welcome back, Jerry, everybody!
Okay, Jerry, give me the hat, please.
You look great, Jerry.
Thank you.
The remote too, thank you. Hey, please give that back to Lady Gaga.
Let's bring up the perimeter sensors, Lee. Stand in the center chair. Okay. Now, each of these reflectors on Jerry's suit reflects light back through a camera to a sensor in a computer that allows us to capture his movements. Let's bring up the capture on the big screen, please, Lee. And now these reflectors marked by a dot on the big screen. So, Jerry, we're going to start simple. I want you to try a T-pose, okay? That just means put your arms straight out to your sides, buddy. Like that. Perfect. Now, this technology, similar to technology you might have in a game system at home. The biggest difference...
Jerry, stop that, please.
Everything you do can be seen on the 3 giant screens behind you.
I think there was a minion back there.
Take your right hand and touch the tip of your nose for me, if you would, buddy.
Okay.
Use your other right hand, Jerry.
Sorry.
Now your left. Now your right. Good job. You can put your arms down. Give me some jumping jacks, run in place. Just keep moving while we talk, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
This isn't high-tech, Justin. It's a stick figure.
That is a digital skeleton, Chris, and that's step 1. Step 2 is adding in a wire frame. Step 3 is then applying a skin. And we can use Jerry's movements for anything we want. King Kong, the Mummy, the Hulk, or in this case, a hideous-looking troll. You have a club in your right hand too, Jerry. Use that.
Swing the club.
Do we have any dance music for Jerry?
Dance.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Hold on. This one's for the ladies.
Whoa.
Big finish.
That's Jerry, everybody. That's Jerry. Wow.
But I have to admit, you're right. The new techniques are just as good as the old ones.
We do not say old, we say. And remember, classic practical effects already part of the shot. Visual effects are added to the shot. You put them both together, and you get scenes that are out of this world.
And speaking of out of this world, welcome back to the stage. Helping us with our final demonstration all the way from Denmark.
Yes.
We have Irene and Martin. Yay!
You look fantastic. Are you comfortable? Yes, very much. All right.
You're dressed as a comfortable astronaut because you're going to help us shoot the final scene to a big sci-fi space epic we've been working on. Have you ever been to outer space?
Only in my dreams.
Only in your dreams. Okay, good. Today is going to happen for real, so get ready.